I'm giving myself permission to slow down, be more intentional, and embrace the mundane. Not every moment of the day needs to be chasing down a to-do list. All the little slow moments may get you closer to your goals than you think they will.
Do you ever go on vacation and come home even more tired than when you left? Because that's where I'm at right now. It doesn't help that it's like gonna be a really hot couple of days, so I'm just already tired. It's like 7 a.m. and it's 80 degrees outside. I'm not emotionally prepared for true summer heat. I feel like I'm kind of in a good place with everything that's going on. I have been working through my book edits slower than I would like, but we're working through them. I think that I'm maybe a third of the way through. Open, please. And by the edits, I mean like reading and marking it up. I'm doing it slowly. And I don't think that's a bad thing, because I do think that that means that I'm actually catching things that need to be changed versus just being like, oh yeah, this is good, let's keep going. I just, I want something to check off, right? I want to check off the box that I've worked through the whole book. And that's gonna take a little bit to get to. Make some pancakes. Anyone else growing up just always have like a box of Bisquick in their house, or I'm sure many people still have a box of Bisquick in their house. We don't. So I have to like look up how to make pancakes every time, and I really wish that we just had the dang Bisquick. I eat pancakes just as a vessel for maple syrup. I could drink this. Grocery store for children is like 90 degrees outside. We're having a very plant-heavy week because I just need things that are light. So lots of tofu, lots of vegetables. I'm pretty excited about this week's meals. Try to remember to show some of them. That kind of my out of the house task for today is I'm gonna have another cup of coffee and probably read some. I have been reading A Wizard of Earthsea. I have about 50 pages left, and I just kind of want to knock it out. I enjoyed it. I don't know if I've enjoyed it enough to continue reading in this series. I have spent most of my time in the past couple years reading romance or, romantic fantasies, or very like lighter fantasies. So the writing is very different, and also just modern writing is so different than, I don't know when this was written. The 50s? The 60s. So the writing is very different. What does it mean to be productive? Oftentimes I feel incredibly unproductive. It hits about 1 p.m. and I look at what I've done with my day and think, wow, what a waste. But in reality, I've spent time with my kids. I've been outside. I've read. I've taken care of the house. I've made lunch. I've prepped dinner. I've done a lot, but not the things that I think I should be doing. I haven't worked on my book. I haven't taken online courses, edited a YouTube video. But why are those things more important to me in my head than the little moments of my day that make me a mom, a person, make me happy? I am trying to change how I view productivity so that I stop feeling guilty for simply choosing to live instead of work constantly. I mentioned last week that I kind of completely changed up my planner system. I'm about to write my to-do list for the day, so I thought I would just kind of give you a little look into it. I might do a bigger planner journal ecosystem video. I have a couple things coming in the mail still to fill up a second kind of half of it. So I'll wait until that comes in to do that. But I thought I'd just give you a peek into like my everyday carry planner. I wanted this to be like pretty, I love Dino in the background. Pretty basic so that it was simple and easy for me to use. So I'm just using a Pilot Juice Up in 03.3, which is super fine and I love it. I'm using the Moleskine Cahiers as my main kind of notebooks. This is what I'm calling my brain. So it has like just daily to-do lists, as well as notes on story ideas, kind of working out some story problems, holding lists. This is like fanfics I want to read. So like I said, this is kind of like my brain. So anything that I want to remember but don't have spaces, the schools that we're looking at for my son, so I'm gonna cover those. Some notes for my book, more growth like lists. So that's kind of what that one is. And then I'm using, this is the Travelers Company. This is the passport size, but it's just their monthly insert. This is gonna be like my main kind of like future planning. I need to fill it all out still. And then this Moleskine is going to be my commonplace book. So far it has a singular quote written in it. And then this is the Hobonichi Weekly Supplement. And I'm using this as kind of, it's just in here right now. Right now I used it for planning my meals and then my grocery list. I don't know if this will stay in here so far. I mean, I've been using this for about a week now and I love it. In case you're wondering, I don't know if they still make this one, but it's the Chic Sparrow pocket size Cascade, and I want to say the leather is Giovanni. It's in their artist series. Been in like such a deep rabbit hole the past couple days looking into getting a dumb phone or a slightly dumber smartphone, just because I feel like my phone addiction is so bad. So I want to get a like flip phone. Unfortunately, my husband and I use Google Fi, so there's really like one option, because to use Google Fi you have to have their app downloaded on your phone. So really the only option is the Cat S22, and it's just ugly. I'll put a picture here so you can see. I didn't get it and use it for a little bit to see if I can actually stick to using it before
Your eyes.
Yeah, my eyes. Before I try to convince my husband, don't mind the eye poking, to switch at least me to a different phone provider, that I could then the cute phone that I actually want, which is like a Japanese flip phone. I'll put a picture here. Very different aesthetic, you know. That's been my time hole the past couple days. Am I giving up my to-do list? Am I going to stop worrying about reaching my goals? Definitely not. But I am ready to accept that my everyday life is just as important as the work tasks that I create for myself. Taking time to breathe and just live is a small sort of accomplishment all in itself.